Allan, a 2-0 defeat to Partick Thistle this afternoon. Do you feel the scoreline was harsh on your side in the end?
I think so. When you look at the balance of play, obviously the first goal in this league's massive, and you've seen that today. It gets a bit nervy if obviously the opposition scored the first goal, especially the run we've been on lately. They get the first goal, gives them a wee bit of confidence, and then obviously I thought second half we've done really well.
It was a great strike by Blair Spittle early on to open the score, and you'll be disappointed though that he wasn't closed down as quickly as you would have liked.
No, you're always going to look at goals and see how you could improve. We've got to stop the cross in the first place. Cross comes in too easy. It wasn't a great cross. Obviously we got a challenge on it, but then as you say, we've got to stop shots at the edge of the box, and it's a good finish. There's not much Lee could have done.
It was a pretty even first half, I would say. We had a lot of chances ourselves. We had the bar a couple of times. Jamie Snedden made at least one good save, so you'd be going in at the break thinking, well, if we could keep playing like that, we've got a good opportunity.
First half, to be fair, I thought they actually played probably better after they got the goal. I thought we lost control a little bit for about 15 minutes. Then towards the end of the first half it came back in the game with a couple of good chances, and you've got to be clinical, you've got to take your chances. Second half I thought we totally dominated, we penned them in, and obviously their second goal, which is the killer blow as well. It's whether it's over the line or not. The players are saying it wasn't over the line.
Yeah, I was going to come on to that. In terms of the second goal, seemed to change the whole dynamics of the game, because you need to obviously go and try and push even further forward to get back into the game, and with that controversy I suppose it must leave a bitter kind of taste in your mouth.
It does. I think the linesman's got to be 100% sure. It's hard to see even with the video. We've looked at it about numerous times, and it's impossible to tell if the ball's over the line or not, especially with the way that Lee dives. The linesman couldn't have seen the ball, so I don't know how he could have gave the goal.
Shortly after that you made a double substitution. Miles Hippolyte and Tom Beadling came on, and that seemed to re-energise the guys, and we kicked on again, although we couldn't get that vital goal to get back in the match.
Well, I thought second half, as I said, we totally dominated it. Obviously we're really open because we're trying to win the game. We've got 3 strikers up front. We're trying to obviously find that first goal, which would have made a big difference. It would have made obviously Thistle really nervous, but it wasn't to be.
You obviously spoke during the week about wanting to try and kick on and build some momentum after last weekend's result. Another bump in the road today, but you'll be glad to get back out onto the training field this week and try and put the wrongs right.
Really frustrating, especially when you're coming to a team that's bottom of the league. You don't get much better opportunities than that, especially when they're lacking confidence, to go and win, go and make sure you get another 3 points and close the gap. And especially when you look at the other results run about us as well, it's all draws. There was an opportunity to claw them back a bit. Another
long distance away travel next weekend against Queen of the South, on a plastic surface against a team that beat us earlier on in the season, so a lot of hard work ahead this week.
No, they've done remarkably well this year. It's going to be a hard game. I think probably, obviously Dobie, I don't know if he's fit. He missed, obviously got injured last week, so I don't know if he played today. He's a massive player for them. But we've just got to make sure we concentrate on ourselves and get back to winning ways.
The announcer said 522 Dunfermline fans here this afternoon. Another great travelling support. What's your message for them this weekend?
No, I stick with the players. You could see it wasn't. They were trying their best. They were going for it. I know it gets edgy and we're all frustrated with the results. But the only way we turn around results like that is when everybody sticks together. And I'm sure we'll get back on track.